Let's go. Dave's not here, man.
Diabetes.
Don't be rude.
Yes, Taco Tuesday. All rise. It is time for Tacos in Court. It's a new thing.
Oh, yeah. We're going to start that. Tacos in Court. All 26 of you. Good to see you. I don't know what's going on today.
Yeah, I was like, there's like 5 comments. We're just not used to that. That's all.
Yeah. When you get the old shadow ban,
Yeah.
that's what happens. But that's
okay. I like how you call it pop, by the way. I grew up with pop and calling like TV remote just a clicker. Shopping cart to cart. You know. Times are different these days.
That's right. We're drinking coffee and watching court.
And eating tacos.
Hey, breakfast tacos. I'd rather have, there's days I'd rather have a breakfast burrito than a regular burrito.
Yeah, absolutely. Do they still make they still do the ones at McDonald's? That came with that really good
picante sauce.
Yeah.
I don't know.
How about the chicken vagina burritos they used to make?
No, I definitely don't have those. Those are a thing of the past. We're reminiscing at this point.
I haven't been to McDonald's in a while.
That happens.
Well, it's time for court. We got, from what I understand, a pretty good one lined up for today.
Yeah, this was just yesterday out of Washington State. We have the judge that we don't usually get too often. I think he's like a fill-in judge. But yeah, this is a TPO where the family of a woman who already has a TPO against this guy has now had to come in and try and get one for themselves, because soon at this point, the entire family is going to have a TPO against this guy. And he's got some good reasoning behind why and what he's doing. The Walmarts marks are the name of the people. Walmarts. I don't know if they're affiliated with the Walmart stores, but it's a very interesting time. Prepare yourself to be amazed by some of the things that will come out of this young man's mouth.
Is it a trigger warning, as you say?
Slight.
Lisa, thank you. Oh my God, you're gonna be what? Well, it's canceled for today. Then the hell with that. We're off the rest of the day. Enjoy court.
Why bother? And on the main channel, Credence and Mikey today, there will be a sovereign citizen case from just yesterday that with this same judge that we're about to watch that will, you want to talk about trigger warnings. Woof. That one's a doozy.
Is that the
sovereign citizen?
I went down a rabbit hole yesterday with watching that auditor guy out of Buffalo. We went into Rochester City Hall, and it was like I think about 90 minutes of a trigger warning from these security rent-a-cops, like mall cop style, you know what I mean? And again, I'm not a First Amendment auditor, but I understand enough to where when people are wrong, and these people were, it made me nuts. And then I watched 2 other very long videos after that were all the part 2 and part 3 of those rabbit holes, man. They'll get you sometimes, but it's the same thing with the sovereign citizens. Though I love watching them, even though there's just a constant.
Oh, well, then you're gonna love the one that we have coming up today. Make sure you check that on the main channel.
Well, Tony already bothers me, but
Tony's gonna bother you a lot then.
Oh boy,
Steve looking good up there though. Steve looking real good.
Steve transitioned very well.
Good for Steve.
It took.
All right. Mr. Walmark and Ms. Barrett, you're the petitioners in this matter.
Correct.
Go forward, please.
Well, this has been an ongoing issue with Mr. Salento
Actually, my daughter got a restraining order.
I didn't
against
warn you
Mr.
about his
Salento.
voice.
Yeah, you could have warned me about that. That's really bad. And by the way, Officer Porkchop, how dare you? Do not ever on this channel speak about Pib in that way.
Especially our good friend Pib Extra.
Yeah, Pib Extra's coming after you, Officer Porkchop. Blasphemy. What is wrong with you people?
I believe it was last year. I don't have the exact date. And subsequently, he has shown up at our house 3 times since he's had the restraining order. And I have called the law enforcement officer each time. And one of the sheriffs suggested that my wife and I get our own restraining order. And so that's what we're attempting to do. I'm not really sure what Mr. Salento's intention is to continue to show up at our house. I don't know what he wants. He's making us very nervous. I have several questions. I'm not sure if this is the appropriate time to ask them or not, but we're just very concerned about his stability and why he's bothering us.
Does your daughter live at your residence?
Yes, she does.
And when he appears at your residence, does he ask for her?
He has in the past, yes. And he actually used to be very friendly and it would acknowledge that he wasn't supposed to be there. But the last few times he was there, he has been very agitated and a little bit unnerved. And one time he seemed very angry.
Mm.
Did he just come over and ask permission to get Miss Weiss's prune juice out of it? Did you see the reflection of this shirt? He's got a bright shirt like me today. But his reflects.
So there's already a, the TPO we talked about with the daughter. But yet he's still coming and he's asking to talk to the daughter, and my daughter's not around. So that's a little upsetting. I mean, I could see where they're getting upset.
Not a big deal if you put 7-Up in. It shouldn't upset you that much, Mikey. Mikey has a very guarded Jello thing happening. If you put, I actually like that idea, by the way. A Sprite or 7-Up, good in cakes, by the way. Also, I'm not sure if you knew that or not. FYI. Anyway, sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no, go ahead.
Wanted to talk Jello.
Jello.
That's horses' hooves,
And then the last time I didn't even acknowledge him. I just called 911 right away.
Getting their tall boys out.
And the last time, one thing I forgot to do here. Mr. Walmark and Mr. Barrett and Mr. Salento, would you each raise your right hand? I forgot to swear you in before this testimony here. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth in all matters in relation to this case today?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Yes, I did.
All right.
Mhm.
So the answers to the questions I asked you previously would be the same at
Correct.
this point? Okay. And the last time he appeared, you said you called
Appeared.
911 right away.
Yes, that's what I was instructed to do by
The magician.
Detective Locken.
And was your daughter present at the time?
The last time she was not.
All right, so they didn't charge Mr. Salento with the violation of the order.
Yes,
They did, because he was still, the order is that he can't come to the property as well, not alone just my daughter. And he did, and so he has actually been jailed twice now.
Ooh.
The first time he came on after her restraining order was February 6th. They did not arrest him, which was okay. But then he showed up again on June the 4th or June 12th. And he did get arrested one day. And then 8 days later, he showed up again and was arrested again. And what I think it was Judge Meyer put a bond on him for to hold him on until he could pay.
I see.
And then and that's where I had him served at one point while he was incarcerated.
He's got a voice like Clive Barker.
Clive Barker.
This is Clive Barker. You're listening to the Credence and Bishop Show. Enjoy.
Did you see Miss Wise? She's talking to him like this. She must be talking about
Is the order your
doing
daughter has
afterwards.
from this court or from the
Look how
Olympia
bald
Municipal
he
Court?
is at such a
Oh,
young
this,
age.
this one.
This court?
Yeah.
Wait, you talking about me?
All right, you said you had
No,
some
no.
questions of the
Oh,
court or of Mr. Salento?
Well, I guess one of Mr. Salento, I want to know why he keeps coming when he knows he shouldn't. I mean, I have two very long driveways. One from the
Humble brag.
county road to my driveway, and then a very long thing to
No,
my
he keeps coming when he shouldn't be coming. I have two very long
Driveways.
driveways.
driveway.
I feel like
As
the
he's
Weisses
driving
are
down there,
doing
I can't
shots
understand
off camera.
I
just really do.
you know,
Like they're doing something.
you guys were making jokes and in the chat about him grabbing a beer, but you know, she kind of like hit it underneath and brought it up to the table. So I'm wondering if they're popping tops here in court or not. But I mean,
I mean,
power
they
to 'em.
appear retired. Why not?
I'm pretty sure that they have a scheduled night where they may not have sex, but they at least get close to it. That's my guess. Melissa Cook, thank you, Two Bones. A 9-minute late fee for Two Bones.
Melissa, you're doing the Lord's work, and I like that. I like it a lot.
He's got two long.
I
drives.
got two long ones.
One of them straight and one of them kinks to the left.
why he's not saying I should not be doing this and turn around. Why does he keep showing up?
Okay.
Don't drown.
else?
Turn around.
Well, I have two, one real good friend and another acquaintance that have also had problems with Mr. Salento. One of them has her own restraining order because he was
What?
hanging out at her property, confused somehow with my daughter. And then another
What?
acquaintance had a run-in with him and had to call.
What?
Coda's mom, there's 10 hallelujahs for you. Thank
Okay.
you
So
so
we
much.
know of at least, thank you for the 10 bucks, Mom. At least 3 people that have TPOs against Tony. One acquaintance had to get one because there was a confusion between her and his daughter. I guess thinking it was her. I don't know.
Wow.
It just gets deeper and deeper here with
Yeah.
Tony. He's a complex cat.
I want to hear what he's done, though.
The police on him as well. And so I guess one of my questions is, does he have any prior incidences that we don't know about? And what really is his mental state? I mean, he's got us pretty shaky. We've put up security devices. We've got a gate across
I
our.
don't think he can just, I don't think he can legit ask that in court.
I-
Like, can you
yeah.
pull his records, please, and tell me everything. And then if he's been to any doctors lately, please tell me that as well.
Has he tested positive for anything, bad, real bad? I need to get deep. I want knuckle deep on this dude.
Mr. Bryce, I saw that. See, that's why I now really do think it's liquor, because he's got a coffee cup. Now, in the way he's drinking it ain't like coffee. And by the way, if you look real quick at Mr. Weiss, it almost looks like he's got two giant, he's either got headphones on or he's got some earrings there, something. It's
Some
lined
beautiful danglers.
up, lined up just right.
road now, and he just doesn't seem to stop.
Okay. Ms. Barrett, do you have anything you wish to add?
Grace.
No, that he's made our life very uncomfortable, and we don't feel safe in our home anymore. And that's sad.
Well put,
The
Steve.
last time he appeared was June 20th.
Yes,
All right.
that we know of.
All right.
I like that
All
he's
right,
saying
Mr.
appeared.
Salento, what's your response to the
Okay.
Out of thin air.
So this is going to be the
requested-
chair. Oh,
hold on.
oh,
What's your
sorry.
response to the requested restraining order in this case?
Okay, this is going to be a tale of two cities. So
Oh boy. All right. Yep. Already triggered. By the way, didn't notice it before. That is a desk that is up against a fireplace.
Fireplace.
Correct?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep your feet warm while you're doing your work. Very common
one
practice.
side, you have the records, which has been going on. The other side, you have the sensibility of the trash bin. And the only person who know that is the Walmart. They will know about the trash bin, the lights, the noises from the neighbors and all that stuff. They would know what that means. Now, will they actually testify? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. This is the real world. But me coming over, it's because of those response. The trash bin, which they do know about it, and the lights, which they do know about. That is it. Other than that, Your Honor, I really do not want to go over it. I don't want to bug them, course I do not want to bug them. I just thought that was the scenario. Since someone also once asked, do I have family, parents to talk to? I do. I did talk to them actually. They also told me I shouldn't go all the way to Hannah because they believe Hannah's playing me. That's what they said. So yeah.
Hannah, is that the daughter's name, you think?
Yeah,
what he's
but why
saying?
did we? All right, so Hannah, I'm guessing that's the daughter, Hannah Walmart. He started out talking about trash bins too.
It's a
I
tale
don't
of
know
two
about.
cities. Get it?
I don't know about the trash bins. They know about the trash bins and the lights.
Nobody's
need to
talked about
ask-
the trash bins yet, right?
No, they haven't mentioned trash bins at all. He's, is he like?
Is he reading? Maybe.
I thought maybe he was a trash inspector. Does he work for the city? Why are we talking about trash bins? We're talking about this guy just showing up at their house and being creepy
Yeah, appearing.
by the trash bins.
Anna is the daughter. We'll call her Hannah Banana. That'll work.
Someone also wants to ask me too, why did it take so long to get there? What it took me so long is this. I do like Hannah, but I like Hannah to a point of favoritism, which is not a good thing because I'm not conscious. I don't do anything reasonable. I lash out. I have, all that thing is not good for me. Do I? Yes. Do I think she's very pretty and all that? Yes. But no, I'm not. I shouldn't go for her. And I know. So if this is the
I
stop,
simped
then this is
over
the
her?
stop, Your Honor.
No, he didn't just say that, did he?
Did he just say I simp over her?
No. Did he? I don't know what any of this has to do with anything.
Can we rewind just a little bit? I'm pretty sure he said I simp over her.
He's in his own world. I think he's in his own courtroom.
Do anything reasonable. I lash out. I have, all that thing is not good for me. Do I? Yes. Do I think she's very pretty and all that? Yes. But no, I'm not. I shouldn't go for her. And I know. So if this is the stop, then this is the stop, Your Honor. So that's
I
all
what
just wanna
over
say.
her?
Now, I know it's confusing. You look confused.
This dude is.
Is he playing with us?
Walmart, do you know anything about the trash cans and the lights he's talking about?
I have no idea. So,
So all right. Let me ask this: either Tony's really out there, or he has prepared a statement and he's going to go for it, no matter if it was mentioned or not, because he feels as if that was so important. Did this guy even really talk much about the fact that this guy Tony really likes his daughter and stuff? Is coming around just for the? I mean,
He
didn't
said
lay
that
that
Tony
out.
started out like as a nice guy. He does seem like the kind of dude that falls in love quickly. I will say that. And when he falls hard, baby. But he is now taking us to a world that consists of trash bins, lights, neighbors, and harassing others around Hannah. Hannah definitely, I'm glad Hannah's got one. Because Hannah Bonana Fana is in trouble. This man gets loose.
maybe the lights. Not exactly sure. I mean, we've done some security measures, but he shouldn't know about that because he
Right.
shouldn't be there.
My
Uh,
trash bin. My
Ooh.
Trash bin.
So
My
be
trash
quiet
bins.
right now. Let Mr. Walmart speak, and then we'll give you another opportunity.
Yeah, I have no idea what trash bin he's talking about. Unless it's because he did have an altercation with a friend of mine. I don't recall the trash bin being involved in that. And then I did hear him talking about some other people. He threw supposedly, this is what they told me,
Allegedly.
a very large putty knife type thing over someone's house and into their yard, almost striking them. And this is what I was told. And they went
Death
over to
by
confront
putty
him about
knife.
that. And he was very, very agitated and supposedly wouldn't open the door and talk to this other gentleman. Though, again, those are not things that I was involved
Okay.
in. They're just things because I know these people.
Dave's not
Right.
here, man.
And sir,
You said somebody told you to go there to find out about trash cans or lights? Who told you?
I'm sorry, you're talking to me?
I said, I thought I understood you to say that someone told you to go to the property to find out about the trash cans or the lights.
No one
Who told you
me
to
about
go
it.
there?
No one told me. It's just been an ongoing occurrence. That's all.
You just said that.
Anybody tell you
No,
not to go to
Your
that
Honor.
property?
Your Honor, this thing has been going on for a very long time. And the thing is, Your Honor, it's not going to make sense because a lot of it is he said, she said. So the thing is, Your Honor, that's what's going on. Now, if this is about the end result of not going over there, then absolutely, Your Honor, this is what we're going towards.
Look at Judge's
Because
face.
I had enough too. So this is, do you get it?
Get it, Judge? Well, by the looks of his face there, Tony, I don't think he does. I'm sorry, I apologize, but he looks a bit confused or constipated, one of the two.
It's at the point though where Tony is just going around and around and around. We're talking about Tony using a putty knife as a projectile weapon to try and assassinate a neighbor. Does Tony live in the neighborhood? Because he's sure spending a lot of time in this area. Because it's not just them, it's the people around them that are having issues with him appearing in their yard and things like that,
I'd be telling whatever the dude is there that with the really bad raspy voice there, I'd be saying, listen, it could be worse. Your daughter could be knocked up by Tony.
Tony could have got his hands on you. Deflowered your beautiful Hana.
I kind of hope so, because this is really out there so far. But I
If
don't
he
know.
was, do you think it would have got to this point if he was like special needs or something? I don't think he is. I think he's just one of those really weird dudes, which there's plenty of them.
Real awkward,
Yeah. Like he doesn't know how to talk or act, but like this. And he is probably a little cray cray.
I really do wish that we
Allegedly.
had some more information on Hannah, age,
Breast size.
34B. I was wondering, well, I'll save it. I'll save it for a minute. Let me see. I don't want to get too ahead of it.
I didn't hear too much of that. Say that again. And
He
sit
might
up
win us over.
because
Okay.
you're
okay.
speaking down and we can't
Right.
really
yeah,
see and
okay.
hear what you're saying.
Nah.
Okay. Where we at? What were we talking about?
Where we at? What are we talking about?
Oh,
Who are you?
the trash bin. Yeah, this is getting really confusing. What were you talking about? I'm sorry.
All right. Well, let me ask you this question,
Okay.
Mr. Salento.
So he's very confused. Don't know where we're at. And then he says, did he say, oh, the trash bins, right? And then he goes, wait, what were we talking about?
Oh my God. He's either incredibly smart or just incredibly crazy. One of the two.
Oh, wow.
You said no one told you to go to the property to resolve some issues, correct?
No,
Did anyone tell you not to go to the property?
yes, the judge. Yes.
Okay. And you went anyway. Is that right?
went-
You went again
yeah.
on the 20th of June?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
she's over 18.
And you understand the terms of the order are you're not to go within 1,000
Oh, yeah.
feet of the residence of Ms. Walmart.
Got
Yeah,
a
correct.
long. He's got yeah. He's got a long driveway though. So if I stay at the back parts, the driveway's fine. Not even close.
I got plenty of room.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. She's already got.
Yeah, she already has one. So he's really
Yeah.
not even supposed to be at that house at all. He's already been arrested twice for going there.
I would
Twice.
think- I would
No,
think they would
she's of
mention that.
age.
Yeah, no,
She's
they
of
would
age.
say that if she was like, yeah.
Yeah, Hannah's probably in her. I mean, I just looking at her parents, she's probably in her 20s at least.
Yes.
All right.
Tony went bald at age 13, by the way.
So if I issue an order today that says you're not to go to the residence looking for either Ms. Walmart or Mr.
Paula.
Walmart or Ms. Barrett,
Anyone.
you'll stay away, right?
Yes.
Because you know what will happen if you violate the order,
Oh,
correct?
yes. I have a history of that.
You'll be back in jail.
I have a history of that too.
Right.
Well aware.
Damn it, Tony!
All right.
What is
At this time, I am going to enter the order.
Wow.
When he
No
said he had
shit.
a history of jail, is that only from this incident or are there other incidents?
Not worried about that. I'm worried about what's
Okay.
happened here.
All right.
Okay, we're trying to
I need
look
know
forward and
things.
keep him from
Thank you.
coming to your
Thank you.
property, looking for you or for your daughter.
Or for your wife, Steve.
So
No,
At this
Conan's mom. No, because she's already got one. Now he's going for one. Right?
Yeah, she's already had one. She's had
Yeah.
one for a while now.
So this really isn't about her, even though it's about her in a way.
Yeah, it's gotten to the point where, you know, he's supposed to stay away from her, and I would think her home, but at the same time, he's still coming up there and getting arrested, and you know, this is like a extra added level of like, we can just get this guy locked up every time he shows up here at the house, and eventually maybe, just maybe, he'll quit. But I really don't think he is. He's having way too much fun.
Yeah, and he's smiling through the fact that he's admitting that, you know, he's already done all this.
point, I'm finding, Mr. Salento, that there is a preponderance of the evidence that suggests that your actions in the past have been harassing to the petitioners in this matter, Mr. Walmark and Ms. Barrett. And so I am going to enter the order today prohibiting you from going to their property at all. Do you understand that?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay.
Oh,
And you
yeah.
understand what will happen if
Oh,
you
yeah.
violate it?
Yes.
And you know that now Mr. Walmark and Ms. Barrett know what the remedy is. They will call the police, and you know what will happen to you. You'll
Yes.
get arrested,
Yeah.
correct?
Yes.
All right. So at this point, there is no reason for you to go to their property at all.
No.
Agreed?
Agreed.
Tony's already got his car
All right.
keys in his hand. He's about to leave to go over there right now as soon as they're done here. He's not going to stop. He's going to keep going. Tony will never stop Billy. Never.
Don't be a Tony.
What's that on the side of Tony's head?
Be a, be a Billy.
He's got a lot of little bald spots.
Yeah. He's an odd one. The way that he smiles through that, it admits and it has admitted what he did is almost like a badge of honor for him.
He's not worried about going to jail. So the threat of jail is nowhere
Right.
near enough to keep him from
Yeah.
going. Nowhere near.
I mean, listen, there could be some mental health there, but I'm kind of siding with Mikey on this one. No good cop, bad cop here. I believe he's just really awkward. We've certainly ran into some people like
Oh
this.
God, yeah. He's like the homeschooled type. No offense to people who are homeschooled, but I've run into some people like that are like, okay, I can tell you didn't go to public school. I can tell. What's he doing?
Just taking a quick nap. He's got some Dungeons and Dragons to play in a few minutes. Some of that Warhammer, whatever it's called. Walmart.
I can't see what he's up to.
Oh, I see the spot you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's like the size of a quarter on the side of his head.
Like he's had shock therapy or something. Again, Tony's, this is a nice house that he's in. So either he's making a living or he's living with his parents, the Cilantros. I don't know where they live. But yeah, that's definitely weird setup there.
Yeah, Conan's mom. Mikey was talking about it in the beginning. That is coming up today. We got it.
Yeah, that'll be later on the main channel. You'll be able to check out the craziness between that guy. That guy was, woof, yikes. It was really great because right before the guy who is the sovereign citizen, there's a case of the cop pulls this guy and he's using a bong in the car and he won't stop. The cop's like trying to get him to stop hitting the bong and he won't stop hitting the bong while he's trying to arrest him. Made me laugh so much. But yeah, Tony's hiding now.
Yeah.
Sure, I think he's doing this. I think he's like, "Hello, Hannah. This is Tony. I just seen your parents in court. They said they wanted me to come over today. I hope you don't mind because I'm
Address
going
on
to
Summit Lake Road still the same?
Yes.
I'm not wearing any panties.
I could see him wearing woman's panties, by the way.
Yes, he
And,
stands up, garter belts
also-
and everything.
I wanted to say, wouldn't it be so funny if Hannah just walked behind Tony right now? Like she's
Like,
holding her
oops. Hannah's been orchestrating the entire thing. That's all fantasy and allegedness.
I read that
Cilantro,
as
yeah.
I read that as something different, and I was going to make a joke. He can't find
It's a
it.
zip
I have
there.
no idea what it is.
9850 too.
Oh my god. Look, I knew he was drinking. The Weisses down here, Mr. Wise.
You know, I saw him leave and not go into the kitchen, and I think that he came back with a full coffee cup.
Yeah.
I'm
See how he's
pretty-
got his arm around her.
Yeah, they're getting close. I'm telling you, tonight is the night. It is scheduled. Tonight is the night.
Oh, I mean, liquor makes you amorous. True story.
It would be on his right side. I mean, right there. You can see it. If he moves just right, it's right here.
Dearest Hannah, I hope you get this text message well.
Hannah, do you know?
Your mother Steve told me I could visit today. I
Hannah,
hope you
hugs
don't
are
mind.
very important. Hugs. We need hugs. We need more
Okay,
hugs.
what do we do about service in this matter since he's present? Do we email him as well?
It's actually going to be available on our website. So the document will be available for him to view on our website, and then we will send it to enforcement.
Okay.
Dearest Hannah, I saw your post on Facebook about how much you love bald men. So, in honor, I have shaved my head into that of a friar tuck, I believe it's called. I believe it's called a friar tuck. I hope you like it. Your friend in Christ, Tony.
I could see him. I could see him sending some really weird love letters.
Oh gosh, yes.
That of course progressed to him with the magazine cutouts. You know, the letters. I could see that too at some point.
Again, I don't think there's anything, because again, he looks like a functioning individual. I haven't seen him look off camera to mom and dad or anything like that.
Oh, he's very tired though.
Well, he was up protecting
All
the
right,
country
so case number
overnight.
6 on the calendar. Walmart and Barrett versus Salento. Case number 23-000198. I am going to enter a full protection order in this case.
Full blown. He's about to tell Tony.
And it's permanent.
Yeah. Forever.
Find that there's a preponderance of the evidence that Mr. Salento is aware of the existing no contact orders, and he's not supposed to go to that property. There's no reason for him to go to that property. He has agreed that he knows he's not to go to that property. And so we will enter that order today to that
Great
effect.
news. Continue to go.
So, Mr. Salento, you're not to go to that property within 1,000 feet of the residence.
He knows the
You're
drill.
not to have any
Yeah.
contact with these parties. You're not to have any contact with their vehicle or their workplace. You understand that?
Yes.
All right. You're not to keep them under any kind of electronic surveillance either in any
Ooh.
way.
Ooh.
That was interesting to say that. Is he reading our
Order's gonna be in
chat
place
about
for-
the jokes we made about the drones and such? And somebody said somebody made the joke about him owning a telescope.
Look at Tony. He's like, oh, I'm embarrassed. Oh
The
my.
next year, Mr. Salento, you can get a copy of this order from the website here at Thurston County District Court. And you will get served a copy of that by the Thurston County Sheriff at some point. Any questions, Mr. Walmart?
Yes, I just have a few questions. I'm not really sure he understands this. I mean, just listening to the way he was telling his story and things, he seems very confused about things. And the fact that he's broken a prior restraining order 3 times,
See him laugh.
I don't have a lot. I mean, I appreciate what you're doing here, Your Honor, and all the help I'm getting. I'm just not sure he understands it. And he does live a mile and a half from where I live.
Ah, there it is. You said it early on in this case. I wonder if he's from the neighborhood. Well, there you go. I mean, that's not very far at all.
No, not at all.
Kudos to this dude here. Yeah, I can't stand his voice, but you know what? To double down on this, I think that's a very good idea because, yeah, Tony's definitely not. He might not quite be grasping.
And he's going to violate again. It's going to happen. I mean, allegedly, perhaps, but
Yeah.
I'm saying it's going to happen.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no,
Yeah,
no
he's-
doubt. Oh, absolutely. This one was out without
The way
a
he
doubt.
smiles and laughs, he could definitely show up with something he shouldn't.
Like I said, when he laughed through the fact that when he outed himself about breaking previous, not just one, I think he admitted to 2
Yeah.
that he's done. But good for the dad. I hope that the judge can kind of explain it, or hopefully somebody can at least make an
And-
effort.
Paisley had a great question. She said, "Isn't it a felony to break a TPO?" I don't think it is.
I love that you
I
call
think
her
they're-
Payson. Who the hell is?
I refuse to use those other words that other people use to refer.
Come
to
on, catch.
catch me if you can. I don't think it's a felony. If Griggsy was here, he could tell us. He's half attorney. I think it's a misdemeanor to break it. I'm sure you could get jail time, but he hasn't gone in front of a judge yet. He's just racking up all these, violations, and he's bonding out, and he's getting out, and he's going again.
You see all those markers, in lawns and stuff where they've got to dig or something.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what he's going to do is go through with his measuring tape, mark off all the area where he can walk by and how close he can get.
He's not going to play. There's Griggsy.
I think that is a interesting thing. Yeah, what happens at this point? Like if he did go and walk up close or to anyway, not a felony.
Nope. Okay.
He lives on Summit Lake. We use that road as an exercise to run and things. I want him to be clear that he's not supposed to contact us as well. If he sees us running or walking down the road, that is not an invitation to engage with us. And that was one thing he did with my daughter. He thought they made eye contact, so he showed up my house. He thought it was a sign. It is not a sign, Mr. Slime.
All right, I can see that. I can see him taking that as a she wants me in word tonight because we made eye contact.
Dearest Hannah, I saw you jogging around the lake. You looked at me with that come over and see me at my house. Don't worry about that effing TPO today, Tony look. See you soon. Love, your friend in Christ, Tony.
So if you see us walking or something on the road, it is not a reflection. We don't want contact. Just let us go. I'm just not confident about this because he's broken it
Good
3
point, Ken.
times, and listening to him today, talking about his rambling ways, I'm really nervous about his mental state. I've seen him get very, very agitated. I've heard that from my friends that he's at his house screaming and yelling. I know the police have been there several times. I'm just nervous about this.
Rightfully so.
Mr. Salento, you understand you're not to have any contact with Mr. Walmart, Ms. Barrett, or Hannah Walmart.
Your Honor,
Understand that?
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, I have.
No
a business.
contact, any way,
No
shape,
way.
or form.
No way.
Okay.
Your Honor, I have a $500 million I'm working on. I do not need to deal with them at all.
Wait,
No.
what?
I have a $500 million I'm working on. I don't have time. I'm sitting here thinking he's like some really smart people act like this. Genius and insanity are very, they're kissing cousins, man.
It's kind of true. I understand that.
So yes, I won't ever contact them ever again. No eye contact, no wave, no nothing. ever.
All right, Mr. Salento.
Yes.
All right. This is where he's getting mad and throwing a
Remember,
tantrum.
remember
am I
that
right?
crazy part where he talks about he gets really angry? 500 million ways of going crazy right here. He's got a lot of Bitcoin. Yeah. That Doge, tons of it.
Just have no contact. There will be no further problems.
No contact.
If you
ever.
have any contact,
oh
you
yes.
know what the result is
I know
likely to be.
exactly what they're doing. Oh yes. Never
yeah.
again.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Or
Thank you.
anyone else. I get it.
All right,
That's why I never
So,
go. That's why I never go.
Mr. Walmart, I understand.
What did he just say?
I'm not sure, but we gotta.
This is why I never go anywhere, I think he said.
Yeah, he just. That was odd.
I get it.
All right,
That's why I never
So,
go. That's why I never go.
Mr. Walmart, I understand, but we're not in position to know what's in his mind, to, order all kinds of psychiatric evaluations and so forth. All we can do is put the order in place, and if he violates it, you have then the opportunity to contact the police, and they'll take the steps that they have to take. And Mr. Salento hopefully is aware that
Oh,
the
For
more of
God,
these
I am
that
definitely aware.
he gets accumulated, the greater the penalty could be on him. So
oh yeah.
in terms of jail time and so forth. So that's something he's gonna have to address and understand. We'll figure that out. Not our job to explain all of that further than what we've done so far. He's telling us on record, he understands he's to have no contact.
With anyone. Exactly.
Right.
Anyone.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Salento. Thank
Sit
you.
up
Thank
straight,
Walmart.
Tom's here.
Do you have a course of action for me to pursue some of these other things? Because that's scary,
I get it.
watching him. Is there any, I know why we're here today, and I appreciate that, Your Honor, but is there any course of action I can proceed to?
These
feel
right here,
safer?
Mr. Walmart.
Well,
Get them ready.
number one, the court doesn't give out legal advice. So I
Jack
can't
his
advise
jaw
you as
one
to
time.
any other steps that you may want to take in relation to that. He's an adult, he's responsible for his own behavior. And if the police contact him and feel that there's a mental health issue, then that's something that they can pursue.
Okay. And they have
Okay.
shared that concern with me in the past, so I will pursue that.
Something they'll have to pursue.
All right. Thank you very much, Your
All
Honor.
right, you're welcome.
Imagine the judge saying that. Go ahead. Yeah, what? You should probably get a gun.
I'm telling you, Mr. Walmart just needs to get ready.
I'm gonna scissor kick you in the back of the head.
I mean, that'll do it. I think Tony would get the message if he took a swift ass beating.
That was a good case. I like that.
It went
Very
off,
different.
especially there at the end.
I also want to know why the Wises were there. And did Steve have? Who was Steve? That was the mother.
That was the mother. That's Hannah's mama.
Oh, okay. Well,
Don't worry about the Weisses. You'll find out why they're there tomorrow.
no, good. Really?
Yes.
By the time they get to him, I hope they.
We'll cover all that tomorrow. No worries there. Look, do you think he lives by himself, like he's like a self-made
No.
man?
No, he very well could be. It's one or the other. You're right. It's either he lives with grandparents or he is a functioning.
His
genius.
house is on a lake. I mean, somebody's got money somewhere. You don't put houses on the lake. Oh, excuse my trailer. I mean, obviously, it wasn't a green screen behind him. Like, he had brick walls of some sort, very nice wood
A
paneling.
lot of
maybe. I don't
people,
know.
including Shelley, saying they think it's a group home.
No,
I
I don't
would
think so.
I think that would be taken into consideration if.
Because then they would be contacting those people. There would be now. There's no way.
Yes, Ragaboki, yes.
Yeah, just like Mr. Bean. I think he's kind of like I said, he's socially awkward. He doesn't know what's going on. I don't think he knows what I know he knows what's going on, but I think he don't give a shit. He's just in his own world. Then this is why I don't go anywhere. This is why I don't do anything. $500 million.
He's working on it. $500 million.
I'm always working on $500 million. It just never
Hey.
happens.
be honest, I'm glad for Hannah because Tony's a little nuts no matter what. Whether
Yeah,
it's,
he definitely is. He's showing up at her house. He's sending text messages. He's sending her
Don't mess with
videos.
me. I'm one crazy mofo.
Oh, the real
Man.
Tony there at the end too, when he was starting to get pissy and throw a tantrum and then get mad.
Tony.
At it again. The Pib Extra Express, ladies and gentlemen. Iowa golfer Lisa, not a vampire, dog squad mom, and she'll be missing the chase today, which is just
Shame.
Melissa, Kona's mom, and Billy. Thank you guys so much.
4 beautiful women there on the monetary monorail.
Including Billy, yes, it's a beautiful woman. One more time though. You said there's a good one with a sovereign.
Yeah, sovereign citizen case from yesterday with this very judge that we just saw. See how he handles it. See what he does. See if he puts a Tony on him. Right over there on Credence and Mikey YouTube channel. Set up, ready to go. Don't miss it. Telling you, he's got $15,000 worth of Powerball tickets at his house.
That's what he's talking about. Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm going to be half a billionaire by the end of the.
I'm almost out of here. I'm almost done. Yeah, so make sure you check that out, as well as keep your eye out for any new videos popping up on all them there channels. We would appreciate you going back, leaving a comment, saying hello. Just be nice. We'll be back at 4:05. We'll see you then. Stay safe, stay hard, stay tuned, because you never know when the Tony's gonna come out of you, brother. Dearest Hannah, your parents said we can't be together. I say bullshit. I love you, baby.
Hannah, you listen to this, baby.
When I listen to this, I think of you, Hannah.
I saw you look in my eyes.
That sports bra.
I knew